Yo, what's up, guys? We're back with another video today, and today I'm gonna be giving my full card predictions for UFC Fight Night Jan versus Deiveson Figueiredo. And what a main event fight this is. I'm sounding like John Anik now, but in all seriousness, this is a really good fight. I'm genuinely excited for this. This fight right here is better than like the Jones versus Stipe fight. I mean, I think we can all agree this is better than that. There's more excitement, way more competitive. And I'll give my thoughts on this fight at the end of the video when I get to it. But with that being said, let's get to the first fight on the card. Meishat versus Nicholas Mota. To be quite honest, I don't know much about Meishat, but as far as Nicholas Mota goes, brother, guys, dark days happened when he knocked out Tom Nolan, right? Dark days were happening that day. But listen, Tom Nolan now, he's on a 2-fight win streak, and he's gonna beat Islam, guys. You guys gotta get on the Tom Nolan hype train. What's this, Bo Nickel? What's this? Umar Nurmagomedov? All these prospects, Payne Talbot? Nah, Tom Nolan, he's gonna be the future champion. Watch, guys. But Tom Nolan aside, I'm gonna go with Nicholas Mota, mainly because I just know him more. I've seen his fights. I've seen one fight. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Just one fight, and it was the Tom Nolan one, and he looked good. Fair enough. As far as Meishat goes, I don't really know much. I'm sorry. So with that being said, Nicholas Mota by KO. All right, now we have Zhao Long versus Quang Li. Why aren't they showing? Okay, that's weird. I don't know why they're not showing if he's won or not. I don't get that. Maybe it's his debut. That probably is. But I'm gonna go with Zhang Long. I think, like, yeah, he lost his fight, but he's way more experienced than Quang Li. I mean, he's got like almost like 20 more fights than Quang Li does. So even though he lost, I think he's gonna win this fight. To be honest, that's I probably by decision. Like I'll go with Quang Long by decision for this one. Now we have Lunar Kayvon A. I'm sorry, guys, versus Jose Oka. What is up with these names? I'm sorry. What is up with these names? They're so hard to say, but we're just gonna say Jose. Now as far as Lunar goes, I saw his fight on Dana White Contender Series. That was a nasty knockout. He sent him cold, and to do that at flyweight, and you're knocking people out cold. I mean, yeah, I think this is a safe pick. Lunar by KO. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I mean to knock out somebody. I mean, knocking people out in flyweight is so impressive. I think that's more impressive than like any type of other knockout, because flyweights cannot knock people out. The only person who could was Deiveson Figueiredo, and now he's gone. So Lunar is now the new knockout artist in the flyweight division. All right, now we have okay. We're gonna try this. I'm going to try and pronounce this name, guys. Naime Jargol Tume Deme Burl. Hopefully I got that right. I'm genuinely trying to say their names right, guys. I'm sorry. Versus Carlos Hernandez. I'm gonna go with Name. I would like him to win just because we don't have any Mongolian fighters. I think that'd just be interesting. That's really why I'm picking him, because I would like to see a Mongolian fighter in the UFC. I think we have one, but it'd be nice just to see more Mongolian fighters, man. Honestly, like they're very, like they're cool, man. They got aura, man, just like Shavkat. But I'll go with Name, probably by decision. All right, guys, we're now on ESPN because the menu wouldn't work. So, like, to look at the stats and everything. So we're gonna have to go on ESPN now. Shi Ming versus Feng Zhaokan. I'm gonna go with Zhaokan. She's younger. She's got a better record. She's taller. She's a southpaw. She's got a longer reach. Yeah, she has pretty much every advantage going into this fight. So I'll go with Zhang Yikong, probably by decision. All right. This fight also wouldn't work, guys. So we're gonna hopefully the next fight works. Kiri Sarioto versus Dong Hyung Chi. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I really don't know much about these two. I'll go with Kiri Sarito. My reasoning, I have no clue, guys. I genuinely don't know neither of these two. But this guy has a better record, I'd say, more experienced. He's taller, got a longer reach. Yeah, that's what I'll go with. I'll go with Shiriko. Probably, you know what? I'm going to go by knockout. All right, guys. Now the UFC thing is back working. I can now select it to like this menu right here. So we have Burgen Jelly Rishi versus Sai Young Yo. I'm gonna go with Jelly. I'm going with Jelly is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so bad at saying names, but come on. But I'll go with Jelly Izzy. Probably by decision with this one. I don't really know much about these two again. Now we have actually a pretty underrated fight right here, guys. This is a pretty underrated fight. Zhang Miyang versus Ozzy Diaz. Or Ozzy Diaz. I think that's how you say it. This is a really good fight. Like, I'm going to go with Zhang Miyang. Probably, I'm going to go by knockout, honestly. Like, it was kind of it's kind of a bit worrying picking him because he was struggling, or he was scrapping with that one Brazilian guy. I can't remember his name, but the guy's like 0-3, or he's just a terrible fighter, and he was like scrapping with him, and he was a bit of trouble in that fight. But I think he's improved. He's 25, so he's got time to improve. As far as Ozzy Diaz, he fought in Dana White Contender Series back in like 2022. He lost. He then he's now on a 2-fight winning streak. But I don't think that's gonna like help him. I see Zhang winning this fight by probably knockout again. I don't know. I think it's gonna repeat the same as his last fight where they scrap and then he KOs him. That's what I think. Volkan Oezdemir versus Carlos Uberg. Ooh, it's very tempting, guys. Very tempting picking Carlos Uberg, but I'm going with Volkan Oezdemir, guys. I just think Volkan Oezdemir, he's the Neil Magny of the light heavyweight division. That's what I genuinely think. He's the Neil Magny of the light heavyweight division. I think he's gonna fraud check Carlos Uberg, not by knockout, because I do think Carlos Uberg is good enough to survive. But I think he's gonna get outpieced on the feet. Honestly, I think Volkan Oezdemir will win by unanimous decision. That is what I'm saying, guys. This is my prediction: Volkan Oezdemir by decision against Carlos Uberg. All right, Wang Kong versus Gabriel Fernandez. This is actually I'm actually excited to see Wang Kong because she's entertaining. I mean, her debut, she knocked out like her opponent in like the first round. I mean, women fights, it's much harder to see knockouts. She did in like the first 15 seconds. I mean, come on, guys, come on. And she also beat Valentina Shevchenko in kickboxing. So I think she's really good. I think we might hop on the train, guys, for Wang Kong, Valentina Shevchenko. Your time has come. There's no I'm not gonna say that, but no, I'm gonna go with Wei Kong, probably by knockout again. Actually I'm gonna change that. Not by knockout, by decision. That's what I'm going to think. I think people are going to say she's going to knock this lady out, and that's not what's going to happen. She's going to look good, but she's going to win by decision. That's what I think. She'll win by decision. Weili Kong by decision against Gabriel Fernandez. All right, now we have Song Kenan versus Muslim Salikotev. I think I got that right, guys. Please tell me. I'm gonna go with Saleh Ken, mainly because, dude, this Salikotev, this guy's like 4 years old. He looks like he's 50. I'm genuinely being honest, guys. I'm not trying to diss him. I'm not trying to disrespect him, but he looks way older than what his age is telling him. But apart from that, I'm gonna go with Song Ken. I just think he's better, honestly. I feel like this is a closer fight, but I'm gonna go with Song Ken by decision, honestly. Now for the co-main, Yang Zhang versus Tabiya Riki. I'm going with Yan. Like, I think she's kind of in a similar circumstance as, like, I think it was Alanda Lamos, where she's kind of the gatekeeper of the division. I know she lost her last fight, guys, but before that, like, I think Yang Xiaonan, she's gonna be a gatekeeper, but she can't beat the champion. Also, apart from that, can we talk about how the fact she survived that choke and she managed to make it to decision? I mean, that's kind of crazy right there, guys. But I'll go with Yang Xiaonan. Like, she's good. I think she's good enough to like beat Tabitha Riki. I'll probably go with decision with this one. All right, now the main event: Petr Yan versus Deiveson Figueiredo. You know the one thing, guys. It sucks that these two have to fight because I really like both of these guys. I really do. But if I had to pick which one is going to win, it's Petr Yan. I'm going with Petr Yan, guys. I'm going with Petr Yan by decision. I don't think he knocks out Deiveson Figueiredo. I think how this fight's going to be, guys, it's going to be a scrap, but it's also going to be very technical. It's going to be similar to how Corey Sandhagen and Petr Yan was. But I think it's going to be a bit more technical, honestly. I don't know. But, I don't know, guys. Like, I could see, though, Deiveson Figueiredo winning this fight, which is why this is such a close fight. Even though I'm picking Petr Yan, I can't confidently say he's going to win. This is basically what it was like picking Max Holloway or Ilia Topuria. This is the same thing, guys. Petr Yan is the more, I would say he's the better striker. I would say he's more technical. But Deiveson Figueiredo is also a good striker. Not as good as Petr Yan, not as good, but he's good on his own. But the big factor for Deiveson Figueiredo is I don't know. I feel like I don't know. But the cardio isn't going to be a big factor with these two. They're both going to put on a good pace. But the big factor is Deiveson Figueiredo has knockout power. He can hurt anyone. The dude dropped Chito Vera. Like, I think that is a really good achievement. Chito Vera ate a knee right at the chin, and he didn't flinch. He didn't get dropped. He didn't get wobbled. Deiveson Figueiredo, he dropped Chito Vera with a right hand. Nothing too hard, nothing too crazy. Pause. And Chito Vera fell. I mean, some people argue it's a slip, but it's not a slip, guys. The fact that he was able to drop Chito Vera is crazy. And that's why it's so hard to pick this fight and to see how this fight's going to go. Because I don't know how this fight's going to go. I'm so worried picking Petr Yan. Because if he gets hit by Deiveson Figueiredo, he could get knocked out. Honestly. Petr Yan, Another thing is that he's been in wars, so is Deiveson Figueiredo. But I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think it's so hard, guys. It really is. But I'm going to go with Petr Yan by decision. That is what I think, guys. I think Deiveson Figueiredo is going to win the first 2 rounds, but Petr Yan's going to pick up the pace as the fight progresses, and we're going to see a masterclass by the end. By the end, guys. Not throughout the whole fight. By the end. But yeah. But guys, that is it for my full card predictions for Yan versus Figueiredo. Let me know if you agree to this 100% best prediction rate YouTuber on the planet. I'm joking, but if you guys like this video, like and subscribe, and I will see you for another video. Peace!